Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to beautiful Southern Virginia. I hope everybody made it through the winter months okay. And looks like we have spring rolling in here in about a week. We've already had plenty of beautiful days getting into the 70s and mid to upper 70s. And we have some more coming up this week as well. We have a few chores I need to get done this morning. We lost a couple of trees this winter. We had a big ice storm and a windstorm a couple weeks ago. Need to get these trees cleaned up. Here's another tree that fell victim in the ice storm. Um, it's really kind of odd though because there's not many pine needles on this tree to capture the ice, but the wind must have really got a hold of this one because they broke it right off. It's about 8 or 9 inches in diameter, but we'll get it cleaned up here real quick. Okay, here's the third tree down here I want to take care of. I assume this was another one that's a victim of the ice storm and windstorm we had a couple weeks ago. We'll get it done. Unfortunately, though, I went to charge the batteries on my chainsaw, and I noticed that the power cord for the charger is coming undone. Not good. So I ordered another one. It was only like 12 bucks. I could hopefully fix this one if I can get it apart, and I'll have two of them. But anyway, I went ahead and ordered one. It should be here tomorrow. We'll get this batteries charged up and we'll get this going. Anyway, on to other things right now. As I was looking at that tree, I noticed there's a cedar that came down too. I might be able to use that one as a pole somewhere. So I'll harvest that tree, but I won't chop it up. We'll get that one done. Okay, not a day after I recorded that previous segment showing you those two trees, we had a horrendous thunderstorm roll through, lost another tree. This one's bigger. Just ripped it right up by the roots. Which is actually the best way. I'd rather it happen this way than break it off up there, because now I can just haul the stump right out. That's a pretty good sized tree. Another tree to process. Okay, this is my 27-ton Boss splitter. I bought it from Lowe's. I actually ordered the fully assembled version to be delivered and ready to go. The day it was to arrive, I was sitting outside waiting when I thought I heard a big truck pull away from the street. So I figured I'd go down there and see, and lo and behold, my splitter was delivered, unassembled, still in its crate. Mind you, this is 450 feet away from the house. The splitter, still in the crate, came in at over 600 pounds. There was no way to get it into my truck by myself, so I figured I would unpack it and load the pieces into my truck and handle it that way. But the frame and the ram was still way too heavy to load by myself. My neighbor happened to come along and we still could not load it. So I ended up assembling it down at the street. Mind you, this is after several trips up to my shop to get the right tools I needed. I ended up towing it up to the yard, which was a major pain, but anyways, it's here. When the wood is dry, it splits very easily, but the stuff I've got cut is very wet and heavy. The jaws, if you will, leave a 3 or 4 inch gap when it's fully closed. So the issue I'm having right now is that because the wood is very wet, it leaves a lot of fibers still stuck together after it cycles. I assume the gap is to prevent you from losing a hand or a finger, which is good. So I guess I'll wait a few weeks for it to dry out, or I'll put a block of hardwood there to close that gap a little bit. Okay, good morning everybody. So we're out the next day very early. It's supposed to start raining here in a little bit, but I just wanted to see how loose this stump's going to be. I got my truck here. I'm going to see if I can wiggle it a little bit. So I'm going to hook up my tow strap, excuse me, and just tug on a little bit and see what I can do with it. Okay, sweet. I got it pulled up out of the hole, so it's not stuck in the ground by any other roots. So that's a cool deal. I'll clean some of that dirt off there, put it back in the hole, cut it off, and cut some of these wider roots off, and we'll throw it in the burn pit in a couple weeks. We still have a burn ban on until, let me see, May 1st. I'll have to check that. Awesome. Okay, everybody, I really appreciate you tuning in with me here at Homestead'n VA. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Maybe leave a comment or a like if you feel so compelled. Next time when we come back, we're going to be finishing up the garden. We have the wire we need. We're going to get the wire pulled. That'll be on the very next video. I need to get this done because we'll be getting some plants in the ground here sometime, probably coming up in April. So yeah, thank you very much again. You all have a great weekend coming up, and I hope to see you here again soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.